COVID manner. So,
sorry, I was checking the participants list instead of starting the live stream.
yeah.
We're live.
Okay.
Chair.
Thank you very much. Can we please ensure that all our mobile phones are turned off or set to silent? Apologies. I don't think we have any apologies, have we? No.
There is Councillor Lloyd. Sorry, Councillor Lloyd has given apologies.
Oh yeah, substituted by my own good self.
Indeed.
Aren't we lucky? Minutes
actually,
to
Chair.
Sorry.
Actually, Chair, because the live streaming wasn't started, do you just want to go through that again for the record and get Councillor Tansey to propose?
Was it?
Yeah. I think that would be wise.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I thought I heard live stream had started. Was I incorrect? Yes. Okay.
It hadn't started when
Right.
we took the vote on the chair, so I think it's just worth repeating
I
that
see.
to be transparent.
Simone, could I propose Councillor John Beaumont for the chair, please?
Does
Could
that have
I
a second?
second that, please?
Any other nominations? No. Okay. All in favour of Councillor Beaumont? Yeah. Okay. Councillor Beaumont, you're in the chair for the evening.
Thank you very much. At the outset of the meeting, I don't think there are any special announcements to be made, except to ensure that your phones are turned off or set to silent. And moving on to apologies, we have an apology from Ian Lloyd, who has been substituted by myself. Minutes. To confirm the minutes of the meeting held on the 18th of December 2019. Could someone who was at that meeting maybe propose the acceptance?
Councillor Tromans has his hand up, Chair.
Oh, yes. Councillor Tromans.
Sorry, that was from earlier when I was just saying about we
I
need
see.
to record the chair.
Yeah. Okay.
I was at the meeting and happy to propose they accepted or whatever.
I was also there and can second that.
Yeah. So is it agreed that we approve the minutes of the 2019 meeting? Without opposition, I think we can assume that has been approved. Declarations of interest. To receive declarations of pecuniary or non-pecuniary interests. They are listed at the beginning of the meeting papers. Is there anyone who wishes to add to those? No, we can assume that's sound then. I've just got to declare my interests as a board member of Borkington Community Library, CIC, in addition to the unpaid position of manager of the library, and a representative on outside bodies, Nuneaton and Bedworth Older People's Forum. So if we can move on to discuss the item 5 on the agenda, the 2019-20 accounts, a report of the new business director attached, page 10. Is that you, Deborah? Or
no, Rob Askew is the new business director, and he will be presenting this report. Thank you, John.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Chair. Thank you. Yes, I'll be presenting the report. The purpose of the report is just to make a note of the final accounts that have been submitted to Companies House for the year ending the 31st of March 2020. As you can see on the report itself, there was a large increase in turnover. What I was going to do is just take you through some of the main points of it, some of the key items of it. So if you'd like to go to page 19 and page 8 of the trading accounts, profit and loss accounts, I'll just go through a few key points for that. As you can see from last year, the turnover significantly increased from 1.2 to virtually 2.5 million. The main reason for this is obviously when you look down is the gas income. We had a full stream of installs going throughout the year, and like I said, the income generated from the gas was over more than £1 million. Going on down to the line, the cost of the sales, the lease and property charges. It looks like there's been a reduction in the costs where you've got 4, 5, 6 compared to 6, 7, 8 last year. That's not quite correct, because last year in the accounts in 2019, they had actually amalgamated the materials in there. With the accounts from 2019, it was such a tight deadline that they'd actually put them joint together with the lease and property charges. So it's not a true reflection of where they are. Okay, sorry about that. I'm sorry to get this, but I think this might be Public England phoning me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ever so sorry. Can I just take this call?
Can we pause the meeting while
Sorry.
Well, no, I don't think we can pause.
It's okay.
We're live stream.
I'll do it after the report.
Yeah, if you could, that'd be great. Thank you.
Sorry about that. Okay, so that was 2,000 on the lease and property charges for this year, where we've got the increase in it. You can see there's a significant amount of increase on the materials, which is to be expected due to the nature of doing the full year of the installs for the gas. Going down to the expenditure, again, the salaries, a big increase into the salaries, which is due again to the cost of the additional engineers coming on board to carry out the works. We've had increases within the business support, which is due to obviously having additional resources from HR and from legals. So overall, we had like I said, we're showing an overall profit of 196 before tax, which was again an increase on the year before, again mainly due to the gas installation. After the corporation tax of the 37, the overall profit was 159,180, which was to be split, which was agreed at the board meeting of the 25th of March 2020, that the NABCEL would take, that a board agreed that NABCEL would take £100,000 of the profit should be retained by NABCEL. This was in consideration to the COVID crisis that had highlighted the importance of NABCEL having sufficient reserves within the actual business for themselves. So a dividend would be paid to the council, which was to be noted as well, of £59,180 to Nuneaton, Bedworth as a shareholder. So that's really my report for noting. So is there any questions people would like to ask about the accounts?
Any questions?
Councillor Conical.
Thank you very much. They all look generally very good. Obviously, as we're doing more gas repair work, not everything always works well, and you need to come back and do remedial work. Is there a small sort of amount in the accounts for rework and effectively our insurance, or do we self-insure or those sort of things for liabilities of work done in that year that might need some more work?
If we go back to any rectification works, that's covered by our subcontractors' cost, and they bear the brunt of the cost for that, Councillor. We wouldn't bear the cost for going back to do any rectification works.
That's great. And the bad debts, is that from renting flats out, or is that?
That was for renting flats out within the year, yes.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay. Any more questions? No. Well, the recommendation,
I think, is indicating.
Yeah. Sorry.
Councillor Tromans, I believe, is indicating.
All right.
Chair.
Councillor Tromans.
Thank you, Chair. Can I just ask 20,000 on professional fees? What was that?
That was, yeah, professional fees as lumped together was for the consultancy for health and safety. We had legal fees when we purchased the property that we were in now for 261 Wellington Road. Also within that, there is the market research has gone into that figure from when we did the market research. So it's lumped in together from 3 or 4 different areas for consultancy and professional fees.
Thank you.
Any further questions? In that case, can I move that we note the accounts for 2019-20 submitted to Companies House, and that the board note a dividend payment of £59,180 to Nuneaton and Bedworth Borough Council as the only shareholder. Is that approved? Anyone against that?
Could I second your proposal, Chair?
Thank you very much.
Can I just point out we're not the board, we're the shareholder committee, so
Yes.
I think we note them rather than approve them.
Yes. Sorry, I read the recommendations rather than transposing it into a proposal for shareholders. Yes.
Sorry.
I'm sure it'll be suitably amended.
Apologies. Yeah, we'll amend that.
Okay.
Chair, can I just be excused because I need to take this phone call for the.
Yes, thank you, Robert.
That's okay. I'll come back in a minute when I've spoke to them.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. In that case, approved without opposition, we can go back to the agenda, and I can find it.
Chair, item 6 is any other items which I'm not aware of. So
Right.
item 7 then is exclusion of public and press. You need to move on to.
Can I propose the exclusion of the public and press recommended under the section 100A of the Local Government Act 1972? The press and public be excluded from the meeting during consideration of the following item. It being likely there would be a disclosure of exempt information, the description specified in paragraph 3, part 1 of Schedule 12A of the Act. Is that agreed? It's agreed. Okay. Thank you.
I'm just waiting on confirmation that the live stream's ended, Chair.
Thank you very much.
Still waiting on confirmation. Sorry, Chair.